Isn't it great when you're always part of God's plan to help lead somebody else to Him? So, yesterday I was at home and I wasn't planning on going out later in the afternoon. My sister called and wanted to run some errands. And I was like, no, I don't really want to go. And so, but as soon as I hung up from her, I could hear the Holy Spirit saying, no, you're going to go to the mall. And I said, but I really don't want to. And he didn't say anything else. That usually means that, yeah, we're going to go to the mall. So we're getting to the mall and we're walking around and doing stuff. And we stop at a booth and she's talking to one of the salespeople. And I sort of just step away because they're having a conversation. And then she says, oh, well, come here. And then as soon as she says, and his name is Daniel. As soon as she says, Daniel has a boyfriend. And I said, so that's why you insisted that I come to the mall today. You wanted me to let Daniel know that that's not the life that you have for him and you have a better life. So I began to minister and talk to Daniel about, my history in homosexuality and how the Lord changed me and brought me into my true identity. And you could see that he was sort of looking at me because he's 26 years old, young and, handsome. And here I am at 57 talking to him. And he's like, well, of course you're not in the lifestyle anymore. You're old. And so I said, you know what? I see that look in your face. And so I pulled up this picture of me when I was his age. And so I was able to use that to connect to him and say, although I am older now, I still remember what it is that is going on in your life and what your experiences are. And so I'm telling you today that God has a better plan for you. His name is Jesus, and he wants you to come out of this lifestyle, leave the boyfriend because he has something better for you. So no matter what your history was, the Lord has a plan to use it. So he's going to take all of that stuff that the devil did, all of that confusion, and he's going to package it up under his hand through Jesus and the power of the Holy Spirit to lead someone else to him. Like, share, and subscribe for more. And be sure to put down below what it is that Jesus has brought you out of.